Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Ask Pastor Keith. Welcome back. Pastor Keith, how are you doing today?
Oh, great. Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to jump right into the question for today. The question for today we have is Hello, I came across a video and wanted to know if the info is biblical, legitimate information. Is God called Yahuwah and Jesus called Yahusha? Is modern day Bible's name for God, Jesus, Lord, inaccurate?
Yeah, I kind of skimmed over the video and didn't really go into detail because I think there is some point to be made. Because when we are translating from one language to another, there's always challenge, and especially Hebrew, which was not used for a very long period of time, that we have to rediscover how to pronounce it, especially the vowels are missing. So for a longest while, we pronounce the name of God as a Jehovah. And then at our best guesstimate, we pronounce it now Yahweh. Yahweh or Vav is there, so Yahweh. But this is further complicated because Jewish folks do not pronounce the name of the Lord out of reverence. In fact, our English Bible doesn't use Yahweh at all. They just took out the words and replaced with Lord, all capital Lord, which is different from capital L and small ord, which is Adonai or some other words. But Yahweh, we took it out. And this person is going in detail about it should be, Yahuwah and whatever else, which is, I think, not really well received scholarly. And the name of Jesus is actually from the same as the word Joshua we use. And that person goes in detail about J and Y and things like that. And in fact, he's right. In the East, we don't have J. We don't use J. It's all Y. Jerusalem, not Jerusalem. And not Joshua, but Joshua. And in fact, the name Joshua begins with Yehoshua in Exodus. And it just becomes Joshua. And so name of Jesus is Yeshua HaMashiach. Ha is a definite article. Messiah is Messiah. So Yesu the Messiah. And most translation, like Germans, kept the word Yesu. And all the Asian Bibles are Yesu,
Right.
or even Russian Isosa, and all those they kind of try to keep that. Only in English, I think in King James translation time, and they wanted to Hellenize the name. Yesu was Hebrew, Yeshua, and the closest name they come up with is Jason, who was a healer. And so the word soteo, the healing and the salvation, is actually, you can use soteo for both. And because of Jason, it's kind of a Hellenized version of Yesu and has become Jesus, unfortunately. And it further complicated in Spanish, Jesus, right, the way out there. But yes, name of Jesus is Yeshua, which is Yahweh saves, and the Messiah, the Christ in English, right? Yeah. So I kind of mentioned this because when you minister globally in different nations and different cultures, we like to keep the original name as much as possible. But linguistically and other historical reasons, sometimes it's not conducive. Now, with that said, we did ministry in various countries around the world, and the name of Jesus, even though it's far from the original pronunciation, it still commands and demons obey, and people are saved under that name. It will be very wrong to insist because we didn't pronounce that name right, Jesus, therefore we are not saved. That'll be very dangerous, borderlining occult, because in occultic belief, in ancient belief, the name, when you know somebody's name or spirit's name, you have a full control of that entity. So you are controlling that entity by name. So if this person is saying, because we are not pronouncing this name correctly, some are not saved, and that kind of thing is very dangerous and is heretical, it's not biblical. And you know the story of Jesus. Jesus was casting out demon from this person who's very demonized. And if you read that passage with a tense correct, it says Jesus kept on asking his name. And finally, the demonized person answered, Legion, for we are many. And Jesus says, just get out, come out of him. He didn't call his name Legion, therefore I adjure you, Legion, to come out. He doesn't say that. He doesn't use it to control that entity and whatever else. So, if this person is somehow implying, because people have been using somewhat of an inaccurate name, therefore, the efficacy of salvation is not there or whatever else, that'll be a grave mistake. And what I'm saying is, yes, English Bible has a lot of fault. Like Yahweh should be Yahweh. So it doesn't go, the Lord is my shepherd. It actually goes, Yahweh is my shepherd. It calls out the name of God, and which is theologically actually significant. In that matter, I think that video makes sense. But beyond that, I wouldn't listen to that. So that's my answer.
Okay. Well, thank you again for the insight, and I hope that really helps. Continue to submit the questions, more and more. We love when those questions are submitted, so keep on doing that. And join us once again for another Ask Pastor Keith, and keep on coming out. Thank you. Bye.